Welcome back, football fans. Today, we're diving into the 2025-26 League One season, but not just the teams. We're talking bricks, steel, turnstiles, and terraces. This is every League One stadium ranked by capacity, from compact classics to gritty giants. Let's kick things off with the smallest and work our way up. 24. Pirelli Stadium. Burton Albion's home is neat, modern, and fits its club perfectly. Built in 2005 to replace the tiny Eden Park, Pirelli Stadium was constructed on land donated by the tire company, hence the name. It's small but well-formed. With one main seated stand and 3 terraces, it oozes lower league charm. The compact layout makes for a tight, intense atmosphere. 23. Broadhall Way. Officially named the Lamex Stadium, Broadhall Way is one of the oldest grounds in League One. But don't let the age fool you. The club has modernized it heavily over the years, adding seats, hospitality suites, and a slick south stand in 2020. Stevenage has played here since its rebirth in the 1970s. It's intimate and loud, especially with the drum-banging fans behind the goals. 22. Sixfields Stadium. Built on a slope next to a retail park, Sixfields is one of those new-build 90s grounds. It replaced the club's crumbling county ground and was a big step up at the time. All 4 stands are single-tier, and the west stand houses the press and executive boxes. It's functional, not flashy, but beloved by Cobblers fans for its character and clear sight lines. 21. St. James Park. This isn't Newcastle. This is the Devon version of St. James Park, and it's packed with history. Home to Exeter City since the early 1900s, it's undergone multiple facelifts, most recently with the new Stagecoach Adam Stansfield stand in 2018. The ground blends old-school terrace vibes with new-age touches. The pitch is tight, the crowd is close, and the atmosphere is surprisingly underrated. 20. Field Mill. This is the oldest professional ground in England still in use. That's right, Field Mill has been kicking since 1861. It's been revamped many times, especially in the early 2000s, and now has 3 modern stands and a smaller north stand. The stadium blends vintage energy with concrete-era charm. It's tucked next to a viaduct, giving it a gritty, industrial backdrop. 19. Plow Lane. This is one of the newest stadiums in League One, and easily one of the most emotional. Plow Lane is the spiritual home of Wimbledon FC. After years in exile, the fan-owned AFC Wimbledon finally returned home in 2020, just a stone's throw from the original site. Modern, sleek, and expandable, the new Plow Lane is a proper football-first venue with a tight bowl design. 18. Brisbane Road. Now officially called the Briar Group Stadium, Brisbane Road is wedged into an East London housing block. Literally, flats surround 3 of its stands. It's unique, quirky, and unmistakably Orient. The club has modernized it over the years, adding seating and new stands. But it still retains that gritty London feel. West Ham's women's team used it as their home ground until recently. 17. Adams Park. Built in a valley on the edge of town, Adams Park is as scenic as League One gets. Trees surround the stadium, and deer have even been spotted near the car park. It's a tight, compact ground with 1 large main stand and 3 smaller ones. The fans are right on top of the pitch, making for an intimidating atmosphere. 16. Sincil Bank. Lincoln's Ground. Now officially the LNER Stadium, blends old and new. The main stand was built in 1987 and dominates the skyline, while the co-op stand, built in 1995, brings modern vibes. The club has ambitious long-term plans to redevelop or move, but for now, it's still one of League One's larger, louder homes. It's hosted England U21 matches and women's fixtures. 15. Edgeley Park. This is a northern fortress. It's classic, no frills, and loud. Originally a rugby ground, it's been Stockport's home for over a century. The club's recent rise through the leagues has reignited dreams of a bigger, modernized stadium. But for now, Edgeley Park remains a traditional ground with bucket loads of character. It once hosted Rugby League World Cup games. 14. New York Stadium. Built to replace the old Millmore ground, the ASSEL New York Stadium is one of the most modern in League One. It's sleek, symmetrical, and named after the New York industrial quarter of Rotherham. For fully covered stands and high-quality facilities, give it a championship-level feel. It has hosted Women's Euros games, England youth fixtures, and even concerts. 13. Kennallorth Road. Yes, Luton are back in League One. And yes, Kennallorth Road is still standing. Famously wedged between houses, with an away entrance that goes through a row of back gardens, this is the quirkiest stadium in the league. It's old, weird, and wonderful. Despite Premier League upgrades in 2023, it remains small and tight, but with charm and buckets. 12. Vale Park. Known as the Wembley of the North, when plans were first drawn up, Vale Park opened in 1950. Located in Burslem, one of the 6 towns making up Stoke-on-Trent, it was once intended to hold over 70,000 fans. Today, the capacity stands at 15,036, but the stadium still carries that big, old-school charm. Port Vale has been the main tenant since day one. 11. Eco Power Stadium. Sleek, modern, compact. The Eco Power Stadium, formerly the Keep Moat, opened in 2006, replacing the outdated Bellevue. Located in Doncaster, South Yorkshire, this 15,231-seater is home to Doncaster Rovers, Doncaster RLFC, and the Bells women's team. The curved roof and tidy bowl shape make it a fan favorite in League One. It's hosted England U21s, concerts, and even boxing matches. 10. London Road Stadium. Built in 1913, London Road Stadium, also known as the Weston Home Stadium, oozes history. Set beside the River Nene in Peterborough, this ground holds 15,314 fans. It has seen major renovations, especially in the 1990s and 2000s, but still feels properly old school. Home to Peterborough United, this ground is famous for its electric lower league atmosphere. 9. Bloomfield Road. Just a stone's throw from the famous Blackpool Tower, Bloomfield Road has been home to Blackpool FC since 1901. After decades of decay, it got a major facelift in the 2000s, raising its capacity to 16,500. The all-seater stadium now boasts 3 modern stands and a rowdy north stand for the home ultras. Blackpool's Premier League adventure in 2010-11 brought it back to the spotlight. 8. Home Park. Down in the southwest sits Home Park, known affectionately as the Theatre of Greens. Located in Plymouth, this 17,900 capacity ground was first built in 1901. Heavily bombed during World War II, it was rebuilt and has undergone several major upgrades, most recently in 2020, when the Mayflower Grandstand was fully modernized. It's a fortress for Plymouth Argyle, with passionate fans packing the stands. 7. Oakwell. One of the oldest stadiums on this list, Oakwell was built way back in 1887. Located in the heart of Barnsley, it holds 23,287 fans and drips in Yorkshire football history. Home to Barnsley FC, it mixes traditional English design with modern improvements. The East Stand is a massive 2-tier structure that dominates the skyline, while the rest of the ground retains a charming, gritty feel. 6. Kirkley Stadium. Opened in 1994, this award-winning design marked a new era for multi-sport stadiums in England. Located in Huddersfield, it hosts both Huddersfield Town and Huddersfield Giants Rugby League. With a capacity of 24,121, it's a slick, all-seater bowl with distinctive curved roofs. The stadium replaced Leeds Road and played a vital role in Huddersfield's rise to the Premier League in the 2010s. 5. Medki Stadium. Built in 1998, the Medki Stadium, now commercially known as the Select Car Leasing Stadium, is one of the cleanest, most symmetrical grounds in the league. Situated in Reading, Berkshire, the stadium fits 24,161 and is home to Reading FC and the London Irish rugby team until 2023. The Medki was a symbol of Reading's Premier League ambitions in the 2000s. 4. Vale Parade. Few stadiums carry the emotional weight of Vale Parade. Located in Bradford, West Yorkshire, this ground was originally built in 1886. Today it holds 24,840, but the name is forever linked to the tragic 1985 fire disaster. Since then, the stadium has been rebuilt with safety at its core. The main stand gives Vale Parade a truly imposing feel. 3. Brick Community Stadium. Opened in 1999, the stadium is now called the Brick Community Stadium after a sponsorship change in 2023. Located in Wigan, Greater Manchester, this 25,138-seater is a dual-use ground for Wigan Athletic and Wigan Warriors Rugby League. Known for its compact, modern layout, the ground was once named the DW Stadium, following Dave Whalen's investment in the club. 2. Tough Sheet Community Stadium. Yes, it's really called that now. Previously the Reebok and later the University of Bolton Stadium, this 28,723 capacity ground opened in 1997. Built in Horwich, on the outskirts of Bolton, it was one of the most futuristic stadiums of the 90s. The sweeping white arches and iconic roof design still look sharp today. Bolton Wanderers enjoyed their golden years here. 1. Cardiff City Stadium. Topping the League One list is the Cardiff City Stadium, with a mighty 33,280 capacity. Opened in 2009, it replaced the beloved but crumbling Ninian Park. Located in Leckwith, Cardiff, this ground is home to both Cardiff City FC and the Wales national team. It's hosted everything from Premier League matches to Euro qualifiers and even a UEFA Super Cup. And there you have it. From Burton to Luton, these are the homes of English football's League One warriors. From ultra-modern builds to creaky old classics, every one of these stadiums tells a story. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more football content, and drop a comment below.